Hi everyone, this is Lady T with your Twilight's Corner readings for July 2022. And before we get started, I'm going to give you a little synopsis of who Twilight is. Twilight is my dog, but she is more cat than she is dog. And she has a very interesting personality. She knows how to bogart very well. And what I mean by bogart is if she's sitting on your lap and you are not giving her attention, she will nudge your hand or your arm until you do. She will also make herself comfortable at your expense. And what that means is if she wants to be in a position and you could be working on something and have something in your lap, she doesn't care. She'll walk all over it. She'll get underneath it. So she gives us much joy and laughter, to say the least. But let's go ahead and get started. We've got a few cards in the challenge position to begin with, Scorpio. So we have the Queen of Swords in the challenge position. We have the Tower in the challenge position. So there's some either, there's been some, there may need to be some cutting out of things due to changes I'm getting with that because you need to make a decision. You're at a Y point or a fork road, fork in the road. I don't know why I can't say that. That's interesting. And then you have the Nine of Fire, which is the Nine of Wands. So temperature, typically, perhaps being all in your head about something, worrying about something. You've got the King of Fire, so this could be you. With the Three of Fire, so King of Wands, moving forward in a direction, wanting to see what's going to happen kind of thing, wait for their ships to come in. Maybe you're waiting because you see all these other things going on, but you're not taking any action. And the wheel is spinning. So time is ticking, is what I'm getting with that. The seer is Hangman, so perhaps getting some enlightenment when you go into Hangman, with spirit communicating with you on the direction you need to take. Not really wanting to invest in a particular situation. And let's see, what is this? Regarding an Ace of Cups from someone is what I get. Not necessarily ready to be take the leap of faith here and be the Page of Wands. Not ready to make an offer yet, perhaps. But justice is calling for you to take action and collaborate, move forward towards the Empress. That's interesting. I didn't even know that card had flipped out. I'm going to put it back over here with the others. And not, and because there's nothing hidden there or something like that, because the Moon here, your last card, is in reverse. So, and maybe perhaps not wanting to hide anything. Everything's been revealed. I don't know. That last card threw me for a loop on the Moon. Why you got that in reverse like that? Maybe you feel like there's nothing hidden about the Empress. Not sure what that means. So take it, for what it's worth. But your first oracle message is about acceptance. So really about accepting yourself, just the way you are. And only really looking at those things to make any changes with as you see fit, having the courage to move forward. If there is something you're not sure about or you really don't know too much about, you're being guided to learn about it after you get some rest, and perhaps that will help you see things differently. Stretching yourself is about stepping out of your comfort zone. And that's why you probably have the Fool card in the challenge position, because that requires taking a leap of faith and not knowing what's going to happen, what the outcome is. Really giving some tenderness to yourself and others at this time. Waiting, time to wait. is basically, taking a time out to gather yourself, because right now safety is a paramount concern. But is this all in your mind is what I'm getting, because it says on the back of this, the coast is clear. If you feel like you're wandering into unfamiliar territory, remember that there's no need to be scared, because your spirit team is all around you to help you move forward. Being vulnerable requires, for you to really open up and be your authentic self as you move forward. And maybe that's a challenge for you. Maybe it makes you fearful. But you've got to take a direction sooner or later. You've got to move forward. You've got doubt here. So it says, that doubt creeps into our minds to help us reflect on the choices we're making. So basically, this is a time during the time to wait and the rest time for you to really evaluate some of your ideas and your beliefs about things. If you want affection, you are being encouraged to give affection, because you have to give what you want from others. You've got family here. And this is about really appreciating those who are your family. And here we have innocence, which is about seeing the good in everything, everyone, but also I don't know. I mean, almost every sign got this card. So really looking at things from a realistic standpoint, and not necessarily just that you only see the good in everyone. Because sometimes when you do that, you're wearing rose-colored glasses, and there's red flags, and there's all kinds of things coming at you, but you're not seeing it because you want to see the good above everything else, and that's not realistic. Here you have the mystery here, which is about possibly heading in a direction as you step out of your comfort zone that you may not know where you're headed, what's going to happen. You may not know anything. You're just going to have to take a leap of faith. And you've got working in a team, which is really about working with others. Stand your ground, put up your boundaries, speak your truth on what you want, what you don't want. And then pride, taking pride in yourself, for who you are, and doing that unapologetically is what I'm getting right there, when you are standing in your authentic self. So I do hope that this helps you, Scorpio. Much love and light, and Twilight says hello.